A wet and dreary day in our nation's capital as we join you from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wallace. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Throwing his dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 43 yards. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Wallace. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing again is Dart. Touchdown, Giants! A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go play action with Willis. A heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
At the 28-yard
Here we go.
line.
19 tight. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready,
Shotgun snap to Willis. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
Hurt.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
Right there. Hurt.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Cougar Knight, 79 Broncos.
They go play action with Willis. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game on Thursday night? Guys have real extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
31-yard line.
70 race. 76. Ready.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You talk about this Giant defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets him a first down.
Dragon 60, Cowboy 80, Warrior 70.
Willis will look to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown, Washington. Breece Hall from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play action, here's Willis. Right side, there's Likely with it. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
You talk about this Giant defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Give them 32 on the play.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 3-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Ball again. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 75. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession.
Wow, that ball is knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea. Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped how the guy could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now a handoff up the middle. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocked it on the door.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They go play action with Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go. 18, Rattler. 18, Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
From the gun, here's Willis. Not complete to Downs. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. Dragons 70, Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third and 9 here.
Mustang 19. Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboys 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, here's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
60, 19 right, tag, 19, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer.
Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. That's caught downfield, it's Lane. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line.
Washington
Cut
Commanders
19, cut 19,
1st
79
and 10 at
Bronco.
the 25-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
It's a play fake, here's Willis. Shortly there, caught by Langley. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Again, Willis to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. From 3 yards out. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. An extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 39.
To throw now, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's Dart. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
You
don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. To throw, Dart. And it's caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Giants have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. A little short one there, caught by Likely. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Willis. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Willis. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 by 19 right.
Willis looks to pass it here. Willis taken in by Downs. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Willis on the sneak. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander down.
And it's just caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And they've needed a play this year. He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the...
They'll try and throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Commanders 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
60 Maverick, 60 7 Pirates, 7.
Back to throw, Willis. Complete to Likely. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Catch number 44 of on the year. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19, Charger, 9.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
20, 5, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Breece Hall, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. To the air, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Cup Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They go play action with Willis. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Yards on the play. And a Washington first down.
70 Timberwolves.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw, here's Willis. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They'll keep it on the ground. Horn. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hawk 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Willis. Now he'll take this and run. Willis showing off the wheels there. He gets him to 1st down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
They go play action with Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Let's go now.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. Nifty move. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 50 yards. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Street. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Willis will try and throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Giants 42. Commanders 37.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but he's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returnable now for Allen. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Trap 60, trap Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Here's Willis. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
1st and 10 at the
50-yard line. 70 Timber, Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos, Buffalo 18.
Play action. Willis. A short one there, caught by Likely. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Willis will look to pass again here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Willis slides safely, and he picks up the 1st down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Mustang 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion. Ready.
Now Willis to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lane. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
18,
and
Rattler.
6.
18, Rattler. Viking, 18. Riggs, Riggs.
Play fake. Here's Willis. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Okay,
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Willis looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Set Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right back to the air with Willis. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jalen Lane with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
2-point conversion.
79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Willis to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
At the 30-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Throw right side, taken in by Wallace. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
First down, Giants.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He's back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here we go, 1st and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from